Good afternoon, Donald back with another video. Today's video is going to address a workout routine that I like to do, and more importantly, help those who may feel like they don't have a lot of time to get in shape or work out. This will this is a good workout that not only helps build muscular endurance, but does build strength and a conditioned body. I do this as part of my program for staying in shape, particularly because I do martial arts training, and in that training, it does require me to be in shape. And so when I have little time, or even if I'm on vacation or something, and you're in a hotel room or they have like a little gym, these are things that you can do. It's what I commonly refer to as crazy eights. And the reason why it's called that is because it's 8 exercises and you're doing 8 repetitions for each exercise. You do it for 2 rounds and a 30-second rest in between each round. Now, if you shorten the rest period, it shouldn't take you any more than 10 minutes. In fact, it should take you less. If you take like a 15-second rest, if you split that in half, or don't take a rest at all, it depends on your drive and your level of conditioning. But in just starting out, I would suggest taking anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute rest in between each round. But you got the first one, and you can pick whatever exercises you would like. But in this case, I have push-ups, squats, crunches, lunges, burpee, mountain climbers, or 3-count mountain climbers, meaning you would go 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, all the way up to 8, and then Spider-Man push-ups, and then jump squats. And so what I'm going to do is just demonstrate 1 rep of each of these so that you can see. But what I really want to drive through here in this video is that for those who say they don't have enough time in order to get in shape, if you did this every single day or even 3 days a week from what you're normally doing, if you're not doing anything, you do it 2-3 days a week and you'll see a significant change. Now remember, it's not something that will happen immediately. It will be a gradual process, but getting in shape is not something that happens overnight. It's something that requires work, effort, and dedication. So this is a good way to start that, and it takes a limited amount of time to do that. So with that said, I'm going to go into, for those who may not know what some of these look like, push-ups, squats, crunches, I think are pretty straightforward. But in the interest of being concise, I will demonstrate each exercise. So let me just move this whiteboard out of the way, and we'll move this camera downwards a little bit so that you'll be able to see the demonstration. So first one just being a regular push-up. The next one being a squat, making sure that you go deep. Next one, crunches. Next one, lunges. Burpee is touching your toes, rocking chair, shooting your feet out, push up, then jumping up. Mountain climber, 1, 2, 3, 1. Spider-Man push-up, and I'll face like this. That's a Spider-Man push-up. Jump, squat, squat, and jump. So, as you can see, I only did 1 rep of each, but just in that, you can hear, I got my breathing going a little bit. And so if you do that for 8 reps, 2 rounds with a little bit of rest in between, should take you no more than 10 minutes. You do that consistently for, 2-3 months, maybe more, depending on your level of conditioning at the time of starting. And you should start to see some results. Now, disclaimer, this doesn't work if you don't adjust your diet as well. Physical fitness is not just about exercise. It's about nutrition as well. And more importantly, discipline. You can't do these things if you don't have the discipline and drive to force yourself to not only do the exercise, but to say, I'm not going to eat that donut, or I'm not going to eat those potato chips, or I'm not going to drink that alcohol, or whatever other substance that may not be good for you. I'm not going to drink that soda. And that's not to say that you can't indulge in those occasionally or within moderation. That's just to say that they are not to be abused, and that you should be more diligent with consuming good nutrients in food, as opposed to some of the more processed and garbage food that people have a tendency to indulge in. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, leave comments below. And once again, I end my videos with saying that if you are in the Hartford County area, please look me up at dnddefense.com. I offer a variety of different self-defense services, from martial arts to firearms and weapons training. So if you're looking to get into self-defense, or maybe even just getting into shape, I train all different levels, from beginners to more experienced. Mostly beginners, so don't ever feel like you can't do something because you're going to feel out of place, or you don't know what you're doing. Just keep in mind that everybody was there. Everybody was in a position where they started something and didn't know it until they did, because they trained. But you have to start. So that being said, look me up at dnddefense.com. You can look at all my services. I am in the process of doing some updates onto my website that aren't currently there, to help expand some of my services. So until I do that, if you are looking for different times or options, please contact me on the number that's listed on my site, or please leave a comment below, and I'll do my best to respond. Thank you, and be safe.